I'm sure, like me, you are all very happy to have Bob and Glen back for the season for music, and Bob has graciously consented to make the pitch, no pun intended, for choir.
I do have to say the Phillies won, so I'm a Philly boy. What can I say? Thank you. Well, thank you, Pastor Ed. Glenn and I are very happy to be back here, and we felt such a warm welcome from you last week with the choir last Thursday night. How exciting it was for us. Last year, when we started the choir, we had 5 people show up on our first rehearsal. Last Thursday night, can I have a little drum roll, please? Drum rolls on your knees. Drum roll. Okay. We had 18 people show up. And and not everybody's here, so we just had a wonderful place. I want to start off by saying this. This is from a book that's called A Place in the Choir. All God's creatures got a place in the choir. Some sing low and some sing higher. Some sing out on a telephone wire, and some just clap their hands or jam their paws or anything else they got. These words, taken from a children's hymn, express what we are all about. Look at these smiling faces. I don't even need to turn around to see they're smiling. We open the gate to everyone. The choir isn't a place for the elite, the accomplished singer, the polished professional. Even though they are welcome, the choir is a kind of like heaven, where getting in is a matter of love. So we have the best time. I can't tell you how many times, and you can ask some of the choir members behind us. They come Thursday night and they might be a little tired or a little weary, and they come into that rehearsal space and they start to sing, and they're gathered around other fellow Christians, and we start raising our voices and sing. And by the time the rehearsal is over, they are energized, they are ready. They say, "Gosh, I feel so good." So we would encourage you that if you like to sing, even if you don't know if you can sing, find time in your schedule for just a little over an hour. It will do you so much good. We have so much planned for this year. We're doing a big cantata at Christmas with a little chamber orchestra, and there'll be a chance for you to participate in that as well. We have things planned for every Sunday with instrumentalists coming in. And so I'm going to be up front here, standing right here. I have a 5-year contract I have this morning, and I can make revisions on that, Ed. But I would love to talk to you. And this is your job every Sunday morning. If you're sitting in the congregation and you hear someone singing and they have a nice voice, like I was looking at this gentleman right here with this dark blue shirt on, crew cut. I don't know. He surely reminded me of you. He just was singing on the hymn, and he was moving back and forth and smiling. Come up and see me, sir, after the service. So your job on a Sunday morning, if you're there and you hear someone singing, get their name and their phone number down for me. Just don't come up and say, "Oh, Bob, there was someone singing nice in the congregation." Get their contact information and come up and give it to me, and I guarantee you I will call them 100 times. But we are so thankful to be back. What a beautiful congregation, and thank you for your singing and leading worship and elevating God's name in this church, in this space. So God bless you. Thank you so very much.
The gifts we give are both tangible and intangible. Singing is one of those intangible gifts that brings glory to God. But at this time, let's present to the Lord the gifts of our hands through the presentation of our tithes and offerings. And if worshiping online, please go to lpcnaples.org. There's a drop-down menu of missions you might support.